Hey, this is John with Teton Running, and I'm here to talk about the New Balance Fresh Foam 980. The shoe has a great double layer mesh upper. It's got full ground contact, which isn't unheard of, but it's definitely not common. And you can see the actual foam is New Balance's new foam called Fresh Foam. You can see there's little geometric pieces on the outside of the foam here, and there's a purpose to that. RunningsShoes.com did a great interview at Outdoor Retailer in the summer with New Balance, and they go through all the text, all the specs of the shoe, and really tell you how they made the shoe. So I won't bore you too much with that. What I'll tell you is what we thought of it. So we've had a few people tested at Teton Running Company, and I've included both Gama's and Macinze's comments about the shoe in the description as well as on our website. Let me just tell you what I thought about the shoe. So first of all, the shoe looks great. They've got some great color options, and the geometry they use to make the foam actually looks really good on the 980. What makes the Fresh Foam 980 a little bit unique is the fit. It's a minimal shoe, it's only a 4mm drop, but when you first put it on, it doesn't feel like other minimal shoes. It feels like a traditional neutral shoe. It doesn't hug your foot, it doesn't form to your foot like a lot of these minimal shoes do. It feels like a traditional neutral shoe, but it still feels lightweight, it still feels like it has a low drop. So it's sort of this crossover shoe between minimalism and maybe a lightweight trainer. So New Balance was going for a really soft ride with this shoe, and I think they accomplished it, but they didn't make it so soft as to feel like you're not getting any energy return. The shoe feels plenty responsive still, and it doesn't feel as soft as some of the shoes out there on the market, like a Gel Nimbus or a Hoka, but it does feel nice and soft. However, you can still tell it's a lightweight, kind of minimal, neutral trainer. If I had to pick one downfall of the shoe, I would say that it maybe doesn't know its identity yet. That's okay because it's a little bit new to the market, but it doesn't feel like a high-performance trainer. It doesn't have that responsive, fast feel, but it also doesn't feel soft, and it doesn't have the high heel-to-toe drop of a traditional trainer. So it's kind of this crossover breed where it's not really sure what it is yet. We've had a lot of people put it on and they're looking for something in particular, so they're like, yeah, it feels good, I like it, but they don't take it home because it just isn't really one or the other. That being said, I will say that its versatility is also a strength. This is a great shoe for your high school athlete or your intermediate runner who needs one shoe to serve all their purposes. Personally, I've been using this shoe for a lot of threshold runs. I've been using it for long runs when I have threshold stuff or fast stuff mixed in. And I've been wearing it for distance runs, especially if I'm doing strides or plyometrics afterwards, because I can do a 60-70 minute run in it and then go straight into my stadium stairs or straight into my strides without having to switch shoes. Overall, the shoe looks great, the shoe feels great. I'd say New Balance did an excellent job with it. They really hit their mark on what they were trying to do with this shoe and bring a new foam into a sort of lightweight trainer. For my personal purposes, I give the shoe a 4 out of 5 because I wear a lot of different shoes for every different kind of workout, and this doesn't necessarily pinpoint any kind of workout. But if you're the type of person who wears one shoe for all workouts, this shoe is going to be a solid 5 out of 5 for you. So that's Teton Running Company's take on the New Balance Fresh Foam 980. Remember, if you come into the store right now and buy a pair of Fresh Foam 980s, we've got some free gloves and hats from New Balance to give to you. And if you're not from the Idaho Falls area, don't worry. Just go to any social media site and write what you think about the New Balance Fresh Foam 980. Make sure and use the hashtags Teton Running and Fresh Foam. If your comment gets more than 50 responses, whether it's likes, comments, hearts, plus ones, whatever, on any social media site, we'll ship you some New Balance swag as long as supplies last. I'm John with Teton Running Company, and that's our take on the New Balance Fresh Foam 980.